Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the kind introduction, Arnie. Climate Group works with businesses and governments to drive climate action fast. And I think a lot of you know that as part of that, we are the Secretariat for the Under2 Coalition, which is the world's largest network of subnational governments committed to reaching net zero emissions by 2050 or earlier. And as we all know, and a big topic of this COP, the world's not on track to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees C or adequately prepared to adapt to the impacts of climate change. So we have to fill those implementation gaps between climate strategies and real-world action, and subnational governments can play a critical role in this and in getting us on track. But in order to do that, they must be backed by strong fundamentals: political will, knowledge, capacity, enabling environments, and access to climate finance. So the subnational climate leaders, subnational climate action leaders exchange, SCALE, that's why we call it SCALE, is a platform for institutions and coalitions working together to strengthen these foundations and leverage multi-level governance for that accelerated climate action. And in fact, SCALE's mission is to close those implementation gaps by improving global cooperation between cities, states, regions, and national governments. But SCALE isn't just about connecting levels of government, it's about also building those ties with civil society and NGOs, multilateral development banks, other multilateral institutions, philanthropies, the private sector, research and academic organizations. And so in other words, it's about helping all of us work together more effectively. And over the past year, the partners have been working on one specific topic to see how the principles we've developed work together in practice. And as you've already heard, that topic is methane emissions, and emissions from waste in particular. And later on in this session, we'll get really into the detail about how, by focusing on financing, technical expertise, data, analytical capabilities, and human resources, the Lowering Organic Waste Methane, or Low Methane Consortium, was developed. And it's now set to deliver really meaningful change in the sector. The Low Methane Consortium aims to accelerate meeting global methane pledges by partnering with 40 subnational governments and their national counterparts to mobilize $10 billion to cut 1 megaton a year of methane by 2030. So please stick around and you'll get more into the detail on this exciting work. And then in the final part of the event today, we're going to zoom out again and hear from leading states and cities who are driving climate ambition and taking action. And I'll be talking to their leaders about their successes and how exchanging ideas in forums like today's can really help to scale up the action and ambition we need. So I'm looking forward to joining you all later on in the session. And with that, I'm going to hand back to Arnie.
Thank you very much, Helen. So I hope you get a picture of what this platform is. This platform is funded by where Rick is from, the State Department initially, and Bloomberg Philanthropists together. And this platform is going to grow, but it's to bring together different layers of government. And you're going to hear a lot in the next two panels. But before that, I beg your patience for 1 minute. We're going to do one of the most difficult things we have to do during COP, is to take a group picture. So, all of you there and who are panelists, can you quickly come up so we can get going with the rest of the program? How do you stand next to me?